What if the world's most loyal dogs, the ones trained to protect families, defend farms, and even save lives, were suddenly declared illegal? What if you were told that your gentle giant, your furry protector, was too dangerous to exist in your own country? You're about to discover a side of the dog world that's rarely seen. Because these aren't just aggressive dogs. These are powerful, loyal, and intelligent breeds, banned in places you'd never expect. And by the time we reach the final dog on this list, you'll be questioning what makes a dog truly dangerous. Let's begin. Number 10. The American Bulldog, banned in Denmark. To most owners, the American Bulldog is a loving guardian. Muscular, yes, but gentle with children and fiercely protective of home. But in Denmark, it's completely illegal. In 2010, Denmark passed one of the strictest dog control laws in Europe. The American Bulldog was caught in the crossfire, lumped together with 12 other breeds considered dangerous by default. What led to this? A mix of public fear, media hype, and mistaken identity. Many people confuse this dog with the American Pitbull Terrier, and that confusion cost the Bulldog its right to exist in Danish homes. Here's the twist. In parts of the US, this breed is used for therapy work. In Denmark, it's seen as a public threat. What does that say about how differently countries judge the same breed? Stick with us, because this pattern only gets stranger. Number 9. The Dogo Argentino, banned in Australia and New Zealand. Imagine a dog built to take down wild boars, sleek, silent, and powerful. That's the Dogo Argentino. Bred in Argentina for big game hunting, this dog is fearless and incredibly athletic. But in countries like Australia and New Zealand, it's totally banned. Why? Officials point to its physical power, its prey drive, and a few high-profile attacks, mostly caused by irresponsible owners. But here's the paradox. In Argentina, the Dogo is a national symbol of pride. In Oceania, it's a forbidden weapon. And guess what? You can't even import one, even for security or sporting purposes. The laws are that strict. But we're only just beginning. The next breed? It's illegal in the United Kingdom, and it might be the most loyal dog you've never heard of. Number 8. The Fila Brasileiro, banned in the United Kingdom. Also known as the Brazilian Mastiff, this dog is a tank on 4 legs. Massive, dominant, unshakably loyal. But in the UK, you'll be breaking the law if you try to own one. Why? Because the Fila has a reputation not just for guarding, but for chasing down threats with extreme aggression. Even with proper training, they're not recommended for anyone who isn't highly experienced. But here's the twist. In Brazil, the Fila is used to guard livestock, homes, and even children. They're deeply trusted. So why the ban in the UK? Officials point to temperament tests, injury stats, and the breed's resistance to obedience. It's not about bad behavior. It's about perceived risk, and it makes you wonder, how many of these bans are based on facts, and how many are based on fear? Just wait until you hear which Japanese warrior dog is outlawed in Scandinavia. Number 7. Japanese Tosa, banned in Norway. This one is rare and mysterious. The Japanese Tosa is a massive, noble dog. Quiet, controlled, almost stoic in the way it behaves. Originally bred for dog fighting in Japan, it became a symbol of calm strength, the sumo wrestler of the canine world. But in Norway, this dog is a no-go, absolutely banned. Norwegian law sees the Tosa as a potential risk, not because it's loud or aggressive, but because of its silent intensity. They don't bark when agitated. They don't growl before lunging. They wait, they watch. And when you strike, it's devastating. Now imagine trying to control 130 pounds of focused power without professional training. That's why it's banned. Still, it's worth asking. Are we banning dogs for what they do or for what we fear they might do? The next breed is banned in Canada, but only in certain provinces. The rules get strange from here. Number 6. The Pitbull Terrier, banned in parts of Canada. The Pitbull, the most talked about breed in modern canine law. Feared, loved, misunderstood. In provinces like Ontario, pit bulls are banned outright. It doesn't matter how well trained they are. Even if they're friendly, if they look like a pit bull, they can be taken from you. Some Canadian provinces allow them, but with extreme restrictions. Muzzles in public, mandatory leashes, expensive insurance, government registration. All of this for a breed that, in the right hands, is no more dangerous than a Labrador. But in the wrong hands, they've been used in illegal dog fighting rings and street intimidation. So Canada made a choice to protect the public by removing the risk altogether. But is that fair? Or does it punish the dogs instead of the people who raised them wrong? Let that question sit, because we're moving to South America next, where a breed known for loyalty is completely outlawed in city centers. Number 5. The Rottweiler, banned in Ecuador's urban zones. Rottweilers are one of the most loyal and intelligent working dogs in the world. Used in police work, search and rescue, even therapy. But in Ecuador's major cities, you can't legally own one. The reason? Several public attacks over the years, some involving children. The media ran with the story. Public fear skyrocketed. And local governments reacted fast, banning Rottweilers from city zones entirely. But here's the contradiction. In Germany, the Rottweiler is seen as a national treasure, dependable, smart, and safe. So how can the same dog be a hero in one country and a villain in another? It all comes down to perception, and one tragic moment can shift public opinion overnight. Keep listening, because we're about to meet a dog that was literally bred to fight lions, and it's banned for being too protective. Number 4. The Borbull, banned in Denmark. This is South Africa's most famous guardian breed. The Borbull, massive, fearless, and calm, until threatened. These dogs were bred to protect farms from wild animals, including lions, and they did their job brilliantly. But in Denmark, the Borbull is banned along with 12 other breeds labeled as aggressive. The problem? Borbulls are incredibly dominant. Without the right training, they can become territorial and overly protective. But many Borbull owners argue it's not aggression, it's confidence. They don't start fights, but they will end them. Still, in a country like Denmark where dog control is tight, confidence is seen as danger. Even walking one in public can lead to legal trouble. And wait till you see what happened to the next breed. It wasn't banned for aggression. It was banned for looking too dangerous. Number 3. The Cane Corso, restricted in Ireland. The Cane Corso. Italian, regal, impossibly strong. This breed looks like a beast straight out of Roman mythology, and that's exactly why Ireland put it on its restricted list. While not outright banned, Cane Corsos in Ireland must be muzzled in public. They must stay leashed. Owners need special insurance, registration, and handling permits. Why? Because of how they look. Irish lawmakers feared the public's reaction to seeing such a powerful dog in parks, streets, and schools. Even though these dogs can be affectionate, gentle, and deeply loyal, their massive frame, blocky head, and sharp eyes sparked enough public concern to change the law. It raises the question, are we banning what dogs do or banning how they appear? Stick around. Our next dog was banned after one deadly incident in a courtroom case that made global headlines. Number 2. The Presa Canario, banned in Singapore. If there's one breed with a tragic reputation, it's the Presa Canario. Strong, silent, intimidating. Originally bred in the Canary Islands for guarding and herding, this dog became infamous in 2001 after a fatal attack in a U.S. apartment building. The story made international news. The courtroom drama lasted months, and in countries like Singapore, the response was immediate. The Presa Canario was banned outright, no exceptions. Singapore's Animal and Veterinary Service listed it among potentially dangerous breeds with unacceptable risk. Even though the tragedy was caused by criminal negligence, the breed took the blame. And to this day, the Presa remains banned in several countries. Tragic, isn't it? How one event can reshape a breed's entire future. And now we've reached the final name on our list. You won't believe which dog is banned in parts of Malaysia, despite being one of the most trusted family protectors in the world. Number 1. The Doberman Pincher, banned in Malaysian cities. Yes, the Doberman. Sleek, smart, loyal. Used by police forces and families across the globe. But in parts of Malaysia, especially in urban zones, Dobermans are banned or heavily restricted. Why? Because of isolated incidents involving bites and their association with aggressive training styles. Despite being trainable and even gentle with children, the Doberman's reputation as an attack dog proved too difficult to overcome. What's wild? This is the same breed that guards hospitals in India, that assists disabled owners in the United States, and that cuddles with toddlers on social media. But in parts of Malaysia, it's considered too risky for everyday life. Let that sink in. What do you think? Should dogs be banned for their potential or for their actions? Tell us in the comments, does your country ban any dog breeds? Have you ever met a so-called dangerous dog that turned out to be a gentle giant? Let us know below. We're featuring the most surprising responses in an upcoming video. And while you're here, you've got to see what some of these banned dogs are truly capable of. Tap here to see the video where we break down the 10 most dangerous fighting dogs in history. Trust me, if you thought this list was wild, that one will leave you speechless.